So the field quickly assembling here. We'll go back to green. The BP Racing Fuels making PowerPoint barrel. In turns 3 and 4, the green flag is out. We're back to the way here on Performance Night at the Speedway. Sportsman feature race number 2. Tough break for kids who started on the front row, pole position in this one. And that was just as Rick Miller was able to get alongside the 30. Mike thought he might have had the lead there down the backstretch, but he'll have to settle back into the number 2 spot if he didn't complete the lap.
No, but the 33 of Miller looking strong. He looked strong early on in the seed race, and then he had the car hopped out of gear or whatever it did there.
Yeah, in the heat race. Yeah.
But looking okay now as he has assumed the number 2 position and looking for more. Of course, big points implications in this race as we have the point leader, the 33X of Matt Janczyk, and the number 2 driver in the standings, the 3 of Chris Mackey, both in this one. And they both had to watch the number 3 driver in the standings, Amy Holland, put together a solid run and 3rd place finish in the first feature event.
She did just that and worked the inside. And she didn't start up front there either. She started in the 10th spot and ended up finishing in 3rd. So not an easy night for her by any stretch of the imagination, but made the best of her starting position and finished in the top 3. So now it's the pressure's on these guys in the second feature to live up to the same billing here. Yeah, keep pace. It's absolutely right. And I believe they're up to the task as it's going to be real tight. And that's at both racetracks too, as Dave Medler alluded to here just a few minutes ago. The top 3 points at, in the Sportsman at Brewerton are separated by 4 points. And you want to see how physical the racing's been tonight? Look at the 92's Nerf bar here on the right side of the car. As it passes next time, it is shaped like an L. It goes up halfway into the door, straight, and then down at a 90-degree angle. Someone hit that a bunch. And Matt Janczyk hasn't had it easy, as I alluded to a few laps prior. He nearly got into a jingle with Alan Fink and Richard Murtaugh there, and it actually forced him to get on the binders a little bit. Meanwhile, he's got Chris Mackey 4 spots ahead of him here, and Mackey's trailing Janczyk by 26 points going into tonight for the championship. So Kitts exits stage right.
Yes, sir. Let's say the right side nerf bar on the Buck 92 has seen better days.
For certain. So here we go, Mike Root electing the high side here on the restart. That'll put Miller to his inside with 21 to go here in Dot Boots Sportsman feature number 2. As we're back underway, Rookie Breed shows the field the green flag. For the 79 machine of Jeff Prentice is U-tire was only step 1. Step 2, 3, and 4 is trying to get him out of Lake Fulton.
Tried to come back onto the Speedway surface, but
I think the front end had something to do with it, you know?
Yeah, the front end did not allow him to make such a move after getting harder than a U-tire over there in the corner.
You know, when your car only wants to turn in one direction, it doesn't matter how much you give it. Steering's broken per Corey Reed on the infield, and that's why he couldn't get out of there. And I believe Brett Sears also went to the pit area, and the crew's feverishly at work there on the right front of that 83X.
White flag out to the field. 8 laps into this 25 feature event for the Dot Boots Sportsman. Then Rick Miller the last several laps ever since he took over the lead from the 30 of Mike Root. Then it's the 8 of Alan Fink and the 3 of Chris Mackey in row number 2. They've both moved up and lurking back in position number 5 inside of row number 3. It's the 33X of Matt Janczyk.
Yeah, Matt Janczyk, doesn't matter what day of the week it is, he finds his way to the front Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. He's
Yeah,
always a threat to
He
contact.
has the GPS set for the front of the field, and it knows exactly where to go.
Yeah, it gives you a distance. It's always quicker than
He'll have it now. Now he'll go. Now Jensen will go to work on the 808.
phase, holding on to second. Then it's Janzik and Mackey, your top two in points. Dolbear, who we know has got a new shock package on that 31B, looking pretty strong out there. JJ Corsi started pretty deep in the field. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Starting spot for JJ Corsi's up to 6, so a pretty big move by him. And Ryan Dolbear, not to be outdone, he started 13th, he's up to 5th. So that new 99 shock line package working out for Dolbear here, first night out of the box. And here I am looking at the starting lineup, and Alan Fink started 15th on the field. He's your leader, so 14 positions to the good for Alan Fink.
Yeah, several big movers and shakers out in the field. Janzik and Mackey among them, but none bigger than the 8 of Bush Alan Fink.
Nye Automotive Group, Primal Design T-Shops, Power, Seal, and Angry Marks on the side of that 8 machine. As the car just fell off the hook. It's been that kind of night. Gotta give it up for the tow truck drivers too. It is not an easy job. It looks a lot harder than it is, especially on nights like tonight with track surface and bumpers all mucked up and muddy and slipping. And we know how dirty that 9 car's been all night. It's been hard to read the number on there at points.
Yeah, not sure if you picked that up in the pit area or out here doing the packing laps, but
it's not that it's slippery, says Dave Medler, and I'm looking at the video now. The whole front bumper on the 9 fell off. That would be why the car fell off the hook, because the hook stayed attached to the bumper, and the bumper is now off the 9 car. Hey, race fans, if you're like me and you got that grumbly and you're tumbly after the races, well, stop down to McDonald's. Stop by after the race to get a Big Mac, medium Big Mac meal for only $7. Valid at the Fulton Speedway McDonald's tonight with your ticket stub. Offer valid until 2 p.m. the night of the races. Checkered. It's not over yet, folks.